Welcome to episode 6 of The Flight Show. I am your host, Ryan Betcher, and my co host, Joe Metzger, is in Canada. So I'll be going solo today as we give you the fastest 3 minutes in high school sports. First, volleyball clinched the championship last night for the MVC title, sweeping Roger Bacon in three. Earlier in the week, they celebrated senior night and dominated CCD. Congrats, girls, on another successful season. Excited to see how the number 3 team in the state does in the tournament this coming up next week. Sophia Fink for golf is the state runner-up again for the second year in a row. She got rained out on Tuesday, but still shot a 71 on day one to clinch the state runner-up title for the second year in a row. Congrats, Sophia. Football had a big win over Meadow Dale on homecoming. Max Laban scored a rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, and had a pick six. He leads the conference with 6 interceptions and is MVC Player of the Week. Congrats to the football team. They play Purcell tonight, kicking off league play. Cross country, an amazing event in the rain over at Kingswood. Boys are the MVC champs for the 3rd consecutive year. Nate Gockerman is the conference runner of the year for the 3rd consecutive year. Congrats to Nate. Jagger was right there with him at the end. It was a phenomenal finish, and Wyatt finished 3rd as well. Girls finished 3rd in that race in the MVC. Congrats to the girls. Boys soccer, 2-1 victory over Batavia on Tuesday night. Congrats, Drew Adams, with both of those goals. And girls soccer, we're at Turpin tomorrow. A really exciting way to wrap up our season before the tournament starts. Tennis, Miranda and Corinne qualified for state. Great job. We're excited to see how you do next week. And I think that's it. That's a fast 3 minutes. We had a lot of great things to celebrate this week. I was able to interview a couple of younger kids this week. We want to highlight our youth and our junior high and the things that are going on down at the lower levels. My first interview was with Leroy Harris, who plays football on our junior high team. And then my second interview was with Luke Bonner, a 3rd grader. Let's take it to listen to what they had to say. All right, I am here with Leroy Harris, 8th grader, running back extraordinaire on the football team. He has also played basketball and is a track superstar. Leroy, thanks for joining today.
No problem.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the football season so far.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are having a lot of success. Tell me how it's been going.
Well, actually, the football season's been going great, actually. We're undefeated, unbeaten right now. We got 2 more games coming up before the season ends.
Awesome. Awesome. How about you personally? How has your season been going?
Me personally, my season has been going great. I don't really know my stats too well right now. Coach is going to get back at me before the season ends.
Yeah.
But I think I'm around 400, below 500 rushing yards.
Nice. And probably like every other time you touch the ball, you score a touchdown.
Exactly.
This guy is really, really good. He's having a great season. Tell me a little bit about your favorite memory from junior high football, playing for Coach Leland. What's your favorite CHCA football memory?
My favorite CHCA football memory for playing with Coach Leland junior high was our last game last year when I was a 7th grader was against a Dayton club team, and Tyler Richardson couldn't be there, or Aiden Griffin, which would have been the 2nd string running back.
Yep.
And he trusted me to be the starting running back against that really good club Dayton team, and I scored that game and had some really big rushes.
Well, I've seen Leroy since he was in like 4th or 5th grade. Can take it to the house anywhere on the field. He does a great job. Tell me a little bit. Obviously, you're an 8th grader. We're here in the weight room. We got all these kids that have played in college behind us. Tell me about what are some of your goals as you get ready to prepare for high school and play Friday Night Lights coming up, maybe even as soon as next year.
Okay. My goals is for me to be a leader and be a student athlete. So not only be a good example on the field, but be a good example in the school building also.
Yep.
And basically just be a role model.
I love that. And a lot of kids look up to Leroy. I've got a son in 8th grade who is a great friend with Leroy. He's a great kid and does take care of his business in the classroom. I love that. All right, last question. What has CHCA meant to you as you're developing into a young man? What are some of the things that people have taught you that's helped you shape into who you are today?
What CHCA has taught me is that there will always be somebody there for you, and God will always be with you every step of the way.
Love it. Leroyce has 2 more games left as we finish his junior high career. We're excited to see you finish number 3 in the program, number 1 in your heart. Leroyce, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
All right, I'm here with the 3rd and 4th grade football team who's having a great season. I'm also here with the quarterback, 3rd grader Luke Bonner. Luke, what's your record this year?
5-1.
That sounds like a pretty good season so far. What is your favorite thing about playing football?
Just playing out here with my friends.
All right, Eagles. On the count of 3, we're going to say go Eagles. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go Eagles!
Awesome. All right, it was great to talk with Leroyce and Luke, both amazing kids. Luke has scored a lot of touchdowns this year, but my favorite play was his 2-point conversion in overtime to win the game against Williamsburg. Congrats to both those guys on great seasons. Josh Andrews, our new junior high athletic director, and Andrew Vess, our youth athletic coordinator. We'll get them on the show coming up in these next couple weeks so you guys can get introduced to them, and we'll highlight some more great things going on at the youth and junior high level. Last thing, we have another update on baseball, a lot of great progress. Let's take it to Hard Hat Fridays. All right, another Hard Hat Friday. We're here at Bob Gardner Baseball Field. You can see behind me there's a lot of gravel that's gone in, and the drainage system is beginning to be installed. They have over half the field complete, the entire infield and most of the outfield. A lot of really good work's being done. We also probably have about 10 trees that have been taken out over there along Snyder Road. Eventually, we will be replacing those trees all the way down the first baseline with new trees to help protect foul balls and keep the noise away from the neighbors. A lot of great things. Also, if you look over to the third baseline, we have Hall of Excellence member and class of 2004 alum Robbie Wilson, who's checking out the progress as well. Great things happening here. Back to you, Ryan, over in the studio. All right, that was a great update. Thankful to see all the progress that we're having on the baseball field already. Special thanks to our sponsors, Summit Financial, Gregory Forrest Lester, the Tree Health Professionals, and Stevens Investment and Insurance. We're so grateful for your support for CHCA Eagles Athletics. Eagle Nation, take flight.